Okay, you're going to learn a two-in-one options writing strategy for expiry day, right? And so let's say we are sitting here on 1st January, New Year evening, and we are trying to judge the trend for 2nd of January, which is the expiry day. Okay, now the world markets are closed. There are no proper cues. Nifty, what has happened on first? Nifty has closed around 12,200. 15, 16 point kind of movement, choppy stuff, you know. Even one day before it was choppy stuff, nothing much. In the evening on 1 2 we on 1 1 we get the news that Trump will sign a trade deal with China on 15th. That's pretty good news, you know. That's a bullish news. Earlier to that, emerging markets were popping up, you know. That was bullish, and that is why we also were popping up. VIX was low. VIX is low, 11.49 on 31st. Okay, and even on 31st, whatever happened in the market was small, you know, movement was choppy, you know, manageable limits. We also know that on expiry day, there is no tension of carrying forward the options, you know, it's like a day trade on second. If I do anything with the options on second, it's like a day trade. I'm going to close it. It's an expiry day, it's going to get closed. And I'm talking only about Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay. And so there is no theta value, the time value is not there. And for out of the money options, the delta value will evaporate very fast as time passes by. Because we know that it's not going to be a mega bullish day. Right? We know it's going to be bullish. Right? So this is an analysis that the trend is bullish, but it is not mega bullish. Based on that, I'm willing to say that on second, the market will not go up by more than 100 points, or it will not fall by more than 100 points. Okay. Now, if you remember, I had also tweeted out that we are looking at a movement of around 70 points. It closed around 80 points on second, but it was based on this logic. Right? Now, how did I come to that? How do I come to that logic? Apart from reading this, you know, I also went to to check the historical Nifty movement. And this is a link, you know, I'll put it in the description. You can have a look. No great shakes. But I found that 15 times in 2019, the Nifty fluctuated more than 100 points on expiry day. And for each of those, plus or minus, each of those times, you know, there was some news preceding it or the news on that day. So I asked myself, is there any news going to happen on second? Possible, but the probability is extremely low because we don't have FIS, there's nothing happening much in India. It's a holiday mood and it's an expiry. So my guesstimate was, it was an educated guess that it will not go up by more than 100 points. Okay, so what should you do on expiry day? Early morning, 100 points away from 12,200 is the midpoint. From 12,200, you should write 12,100 PE. It was at 4 rupees 50 paise. You should write 12,300 CE. It was 2 rupees 80 paise. Both close at zero, giving a gain of around 7 rupees 30 paise into 75. You can say 500 and odd gain per lot. Now, what will be your stop loss? Your stop loss will be double. For 2 rupees 80 paise call that you are writing, 12,300 call that you are writing, your stop loss will be 5 rupees 60 paise. And for the PE that you are writing, 12,100 PE that you are writing, your stop loss will be 9 rupees. 4 rupees 50 paise is the price you are getting, and 9 rupees is your stop loss. Any one stop loss hits, close the position, finish it. It will be very small, you know, it will be very small losses you will be making, or small profits you will be making in case the CE gets triggered and the PE doesn't get triggered in this case. Okay, so this was the first part of the strategy. Now, notice one thing here. Okay, notice the 12,200 PE out here. 25,45,800 lots were written. What are the price? It opened at 30 bucks, 30.70, and it closed at 0. 30 bucks to be made here. I'll show you how to do this. Then at 12,250, opened at 66, closed at 0. 35 lakh lots were written. Can you imagine what this is? Can you imagine the kind of money that people would have made on 35 lakh lots? It was all written, all these lots were written on expiry day. Likewise, for 12,300, 26 lakh, 6 lakh 80,000, nearly 27 lakh lots were written. This is a OI change I'm looking at, by the way. Okay, so how did this happen? How did this happen? Why did people write 12,200 lots? P's. Why did they write 12,250 P's? Why did they write 12,300 C's? 12,300 CE, I can tell you it's because of the intelligent guessing that market will not go up by more than 100 points. If at all it goes to 100 points, it will stop at 12,300, it will again close at 0. The option. But why did they write the 12,200 and the 12,250 P and minted money over here? Assuming even if they didn't write at 30, they would have written at 20. Assuming they didn't write at 66, they would have written at 40, 50. That's colossal money to be made. Why they wrote this? That was based on charts and indicators. I'm just following the WAP over here. Okay, I've shown you how to check awesome indicator. I've shown you awesome oscillator. I've shown you how to check RSI. You know Fibonacci. I've also shown you that. So early morning yesterday, the Nifty crossed the VWAP, the 15-minute chart. Okay, I always watch the 15-minute chart. It crossed the VWAP. So either at this point or at this point, if you are a cautious trader, you can watch it up to this point. You start writing those 12,200 and 12,250 P's. Now, when I'm telling you to write those P's, know that option writing is a dangerous game. This was a trendless day. It was a bullish, but nevertheless, there was no news to back it. It was a trendless day that way. Okay, we just made an educated guess that it will be bullish. Now, I don't want you to go and write the options. Before you write the options, I want you to do a paper trade. Do a paper trade. Or maybe if you're doing, you do one lot and try. You don't have much to lose, you know. I mean, you can always try out one, have a strict stop loss. Check it out. Okay, so this was the second strategy, how you can really cash in on big money on expiry day. And the first is small money, but nevertheless, money is good, you know. So this is what I wanted to explain to you. That concludes the video, and I'll catch you up in my next video. I think it will be coming tomorrow. Bye.